YouTube, what's happening, everybody? Thanks for all the new subscribers, as usual. Thanks for everybody hanging around. I didn't mean to abandon you guys, but I had a few things I had to take care of. Also, I've been coming out here brainstorming the car and making sure that everything I show you will work correctly. So it definitely takes a little time for this. So I want to show you guys what I've been doing and give you some information on what I'm going to have to do. And one of the things that I realized now, one of them is that I realized is in order to get my aftermarket trans cooler to be efficient and work properly with this build, I'm going to have to completely delete the condenser and the lower radiator for the old transmission cooler, and that is right here. These are integrated condensers and trans coolers, so I'm gonna have to move that completely. I'll still have the power steering cooling on there, and I'm just going to simply have to delete everything as far as the AC is concerned. I really never drove with the AC on anyway, so that's not going to be a problem. I'm going to get the pulley, do it the right way. I know there's other ways to do it, but I'm not going to do it that way. Also, I'm installing a true performance pump. It's a 320 liter per hour AEM pump and wiring harness, and this is their wiring harness for their relay. As you can see, it comes to the bronze, and this is going to be my direct power to the relay, and I'm going to show you that. This is the ground. This ground will go to the pump, and I'm going to show you how it's hooked up here in a second, folks. So I got it coming through the firewall. There's a little grommet right there, as you can see. It comes straight on through. I also have zip ties and everything to get it, that way it looks uniform. Ouch. And then it comes through here, goes to the trunk, goes to the back seat. And like I said, once I test it, I'll get it nice and tidy. And here is the relay fuse and everything back here, which is a 20 amp fuse. And the wires, it goes down through the hole in the trunk. This has nothing to do with that. This is the ground to the pump. This comes directly from the battery. This will hook directly up to the pump. This will hook up to the original pump power and ground wires. And these are these right here. I'm gonna hook them up and then get up under there and show you what I'm talking about. So this is a Crown Victoria fuel hat and pump. I did this years ago, so that's just some JB weld and some tape. As you can see, I got a high pressure hose from the pump to the fuel hat connector. Um, Filter is on, ready to go, fuel leveler. And this is how I did the wiring. Let me try to turn it over this way. This is how I did the wiring for this. Don't disregard the trunk. I'm still cleaning it out. I removed the mat that's there, and I'm probably going to paint it with a bed liner. So that's why that's like that. So I did wire the pump up like this. As you can see, I used some male and female butt connectors, and this is how the pump is going to get hooked up. That way, if I ever have to service this pump for any reason, I don't have to resplice it. I can simply pull them apart. Those are the male, and I believe these are the female, and these will connect, right in there. That way I could just pull it apart and pull it out. So that's what I'm doing at the current moment. I'm going to get a couple gallons of E85 and test it out, and I'll get that video back to you guys once it's hooked up, because these are the wires that that are going to go under the car. And also, I want to speak about a relay block. Now, with the relay block, you will almost do like a speaker. If you was installing speakers, you would get a heavier gauge wire and a block, and it will have relays hooked to it. That way, you can have switches in your car to turn on and off whatever you want. So that's an option. I'm probably going to do that when I go to my next 4-valve setup. I'm gonna run a relay block. That way I can turn things on and off and everything like that. So I just want to shoot you guys with a quick video. And let me show you, like I say, for any guys that don't realize, I'm using the True Cool radiator, well, trans cooler, I guess you can call it, radiator trans cooler. So this is what I'm using. It's brand new, and I need these facing down to be efficient and close to the fan. So that's why I'm going to have to delete that. So I'm gonna get another video up and running um, about what else I'm doing, and appreciate you guys sticking around. Just want to give you that video. I'm gonna have the video of the test up next. So appreciate you guys sticking along, and I'm gonna have some more videos lined up for you soon. Appreciate it, YouTube. Have a good one.